You know those muffins that are so soft, packed with blueberries and make your kitchen smell absolutely amazing? Well, that's what we're making today, and here's everything you need. Before we start making the muffins, preheat your oven to 200 degrees Celsius. Now to make our batter, we're going to mix it in two halves. First it'll be the flour and the dry ingredients, and then we'll mix the wet ingredients, and then we'll combine the two together. So to begin, place 300 grams of plain or all-purpose flour into a mixing bowl, and then add in 2 teaspoons of baking powder, followed by half a teaspoon of bicarbonate of soda and a quarter teaspoon of salt. And then we're just going to whisk those ingredients together until they're nicely mixed through. And then we'll place that to one side, and in a separate mixing bowl, crack in 2 eggs, add 200 grams of caster sugar, 115 grams of melted unsalted butter that you've allowed to cool down slightly, 240 grams of natural yogurt. You could also use creme fraiche or sour cream for this. Finally, add in 1.5 teaspoons of vanilla extract and whisk until well combined. And now we need to combine the wet mix with the dry mix. So make a well in the center of your flour mix and pour in the wet mix. Now mix it together until you can no longer see any dry flour. We don't want to over mix this mix, so it will look a little bit lumpy, but don't worry, that's supposed to happen. It's meant to look like that. And finally, we're going to mix through around 250 grams of blueberries, making sure to keep a few back to sprinkle on top before they go in the oven. Gently fold the blueberries through until evenly incorporated into the batter, and then you should have something that looks like this. So next you need a muffin tray with 12 holes in it, and then you want to line it with muffin cases. If you don't have muffin cases, you can line it with greaseproof paper, just like I have, and this is how I do it. Take a square sheet of greaseproof or parchment paper, and then on each side cut about 1/4 of the way in the center, all the way around. Then you should be able to just press it directly into your muffin tray, and it will create a beautiful rustic looking muffin case. Now share the batter out evenly over all 12 muffin cases, fill them right to the top, and don't forget to finish them with a few extra blueberries. Place them into the preheated oven and cook for 10 minutes. After 10 minutes of cooking, turn the temperature down to 180 degrees Celsius and carry on cooking for a further 10 minutes until golden on top and a skewer inserted into the center comes out clean. Once your muffins are ready, take them from the oven, place them on a cooling rack to cool slightly before you enjoy them. So there we go, really simple blueberry muffins. I hope you enjoyed this video and you give them a go for yourself. If you do, tag me in it, hit subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video.